Hey, peace and blessings, family. It's Nero here. In this video today, I want to talk with you guys real quick about this quote from Bruce Lee, and this is going to be a quote that talks about things like commitment and focus for the most part, which leads to mastery, which is ultimately this quote is about. And this quote from the legendary Bruce Lee, he has said this: "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." I said that right? I fear not the man who's practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Yeah. So when we think about this quote, what is this quote talking about? Well, this is a quote that ultimately is talking about things like dedication, focus, commitment, and things like that. But ultimately, it's a quote that talks about mastery through repetition, and through through commitment, stability, focus, like I was saying earlier. So, and break it down like this to make more sense out of it. Say the person who's practiced 10,000 kicks one time. This would be a person who may have, who may have dabbled into a lot of different things, but never really settled down with one thing. Say it's a person who is into a lot of, is always in a lot of different relationships, had a lot of different associates, who never picked the, right kind of associates. Say it's like, or say it's like somebody's got a lot of different ideas about a certain thing or a way to approach something, but never really, settled down with any one idea. It goes a lot of different ways, but yeah, and that's just spirit around me. But you guys all know well, for my spiritual people, my abstract people, you know what I mean. But yeah, like I was saying, for the most part, like I was saying, the person who's practiced 10,000 kicks one time pretty much the person who was always into everything but never settled down for anything. Whereas the person who practices one kick 10,000 times is the person who put their energy in one direction, and who put the energy in one direction, and their intention and all that in one direction, went in that direction and stayed with it until the end, until it became something solid and stable and became a master at it and a master of the craft, pretty much. So you could also look at this as like a quote talking about mastering your craft, which you could already get by me talking about mastery. So yeah, I mainly share this quote today, with you guys to say, if you got like any passions, anything you're passionately into, thing you enjoy, like in your free time, or just multiple ones, because this could apply in that too. If you got multiple ones, focus on one at a time and focus on mastering one, then moving on to the other. If you really only got one, focus on making that one passion or one goal that you got and it's something that'll really prove solid and stable and as a foundation for you in the future, pretty much. And that's what people will know you for, and things like that. And yeah, but all in all, though, this is a quote that's saying, focus is key, because focus is the way to, getting to where you ultimately want to get. And then, and that's, the one kick 10,000 times. And then the 10,000 kicks one time is the indecisiveness. You never know where you want to go. You're always questioning it and never really, going anywhere with it. So want to watch that. But yeah, that's just all I want to share really quickly. Let me see if you got anything you want to ask or any feedback on it, please let me know. And if you want to add your own perspective to this beautiful quote too, please let me know, because I always like to hear different perspectives too, because ultimately that's what we're all here to do, is help one another expand their consciousness so we can be more versatile and powerful beings throughout this experience. So yeah, that's all I want to share with you guys. I'll talk with you guys later, and I love y'all. Y'all have a good afternoon. Peace.